Looks like I've got a new helper today. Look how green this boy is. Don't know if he's like poisonous or anything. I don't want to touch him. I've never seen one that green. First things first, bumper off. We need to get to that thing there. I think somebody's been in here before, because usually these are threaded straight into the gearbox, I think, but these have got nuts in the back of them. Yeah, I don't think that's standard. I think someone's been here before. Well, that's not really going to plan. So the old one I had to take off in a few pieces by cutting it up to free off the whatever it is, the bit that goes inside, the line that goes inside, and then try to fit the new one. And this is the bit that goes in, this is from the line, and it snaps clean off the actual line itself. Don't know if you can see it, it's there somewhere. So I really don't know what to do now. I don't know where the line goes, I don't know where it terminates, I don't know. It goes above the gearbox, I can see that much. But then I can't see where it goes after that, and I don't know, I really want to try and avoid like taking all this off again, but it looks like I might have to. So yeah, a bit of a loss as to what to do. The car's now stuck on the trailer essentially because it's got no clutch. Yeah, not the best thing in the world. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, it all runs off the same fluid as the brakes, but does it run off the same master cylinder? Do you have to take it direct from the master cylinder? I'm really not sure. Really not sure. Yeah, I'll try and figure this out. Right, this is as far as I've gotten. So I've taken this back panel, it usually sits in there, off. Obviously meant I had to move all this kind of stuff. But inside the car, remove the 2 bolts for the brakes, so I will manage to pull that forward. I can see, if you'll focus, that's the line going into the car, into the clutch master cylinder. So if we come in the car and have a look up somewhere. Where did it go? It's somewhere up there. Ah, there. So that's where the line comes in to the car. So I need to disconnect it from there and somehow do it in a way that it doesn't drip fluid. all over my carpet. So I need to try and figure that out. That's as far as I'm at just now. So I can see it comes obviously from there down the back of here, and then it goes down there, but I don't know where it goes after that. Obviously at some point it comes forward across the gearbox and down, but I need to figure that out. But yeah, first if I can take that off without losing too much fluid, get the new line in, that's the first task I think. I don't know if this bit of duct tape is standard. That was up here. I mean, it is a Rover after all, so it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, right. I'll try and figure this out and then come back. So the line's all routed behind the master cylinder. I had to take all that out. So behind the master cylinder, down here, this is it here, down to the slave cylinder down there. So that's the new one on and fitted, but it's proven quite hard to bleed up. Trying to get a shot of a pressure brake bleeder thing. Apparently that's the best thing to use for these. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of one of them and give that a go. Because just now it's not doing anything. I've tried the manual method by myself and it's just not doing anything. So yeah, might be a bit of a pain, but we'll get there. Well, I can say if you're gonna bleed a clutch slave cylinder on a Mini, just don't. Just don't. Right, this is my setup, so I had to go out and buy one of these easy bleed things. So what I did, filled it up with brake fluid, new stuff, hooked it up to a tyre, 20 psi in the tyre. That hooks up to the top of the master cylinder, well, the reservoir, sorry. And then I had to make a thing to hold the slave cylinder closed. And then thanks to the flexible line that we got, managed to put the slave cylinder up here, so it's up above the level of the, well, near enough above the level of the inlet for the cylinder. It's definitely above the master cylinder itself. A few tappy taps with everything open, got heaps of air out, and now for the first time, obviously the cylinder can't actually go anywhere because it's slammed shut, but we've got like a tiny bit of free plate and then just nothing, it's just solid. So I'm hoping once I get everything back together and get that back on the gearbox, hoping it'll work. Wish me luck. Hello. I have just had a horrible thought which I have convinced myself is correct. I think that the clutch release bearing has exploded. My reason for thinking this is I've bled the clutch slave cylinder 3 times now. The pedal is spot on. There's little to no free play in it, and it's nice and solid, comes back nicely. The clutch arm on the gearbox is moving as it should. It's moving to full extension, but the clutch is not disengaging. Now obviously we have the other Mini. I've gone and sat in that and pressed the clutch, and you can feel when the release bearing hits the pressure plate, the prongs on the pressure plate, and actually pushes it. You can feel that with your foot. You can't feel that in this just now. So I think the release bearing has gone, exploded. This means essentially one thing. It means I have to use this. And it means this whole thing needs to come out. I like cars. Yeah, I think I broke my pinky doing the gear linkages. Looks really nice, isn't it? Obviously drive shafts and everything are out. Exhaust is disconnected. This is literally just me running it through in my mind. You'll just get to hear all my waffle. Fuel pipes disconnected. Yeah, I think it's literally just on the engine mounts now. So tomorrow be a case of just hooking it up to the engine crane, picking it up, pulling it out. And we've got the messy shed. Spare engine here. I'm going to take the gearbox off of that and steal any bits of the clutch mechanism that I need. Maybe you're asking why we're not buying a new clutch. It's because we're skint. Yeah, I probably don't have time to order one because we've literally got a track day in a couple of days, so I just need to get it working. If we can afford a new clutch later on, we'll do it. Hopefully it's not destroyed the actual clutch itself. I'm thinking it's just the release bearing it's destroyed. That's it for now. Also drained all the coolant, all the gearbox oil. So I've got fresh coolant, fresh gearbox oil to go in. So yeah, hopefully it is the release bearing as I think. Hopefully it's not done anything else. Swap the release bearing over from the other box. Slam this all back in. And yeah, they're actually not too bad to come out, these things. There's only like 1, 2, 3 plugs which you need to undo for the wiring. That's about it. But yeah, we have got a little something shiny to go on when we do have the engine out, but you'll see that in the next clip. So yeah, that's me done for the day. Packing up, going to the cinema. So we've got the gearbox off. And look at that! I mean, I'm not a real mechanic, but that's not meant to be like that. So yeah, clutch is gone. Hi Toby!
Oh hi.
Another reason why it's good to have a spare engine. So we took the gearbox off over there, and this is the clutch that came out of the spare engine. Looks pretty decent. So that's what we're going to use. Hi Toby! It's 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. We're due to leave to go to Donington tomorrow, and the car still looks like this. So I just need to crack on and get it finished. But the good news is, as you can see, the engine is in, hooks up the clutch and everything, and it feels a lot better than it did before. So that was definitely the issue. Well, we know it was the issue, but yeah, I just need to crack on and get this done. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, the car pretty much back together now. I just need to put the front bumper on, but I thought first I will test it out. So also, as you know, the main job was replacing the clutch because this one had failed. We also installed this shiny Scorpion 4-branch manifold. I don't know how much footage I showed of that. It was just a case of just getting the car ready to go. But yeah, so this is the first time it's had it back in its wheels since the engine went back in. Now you're going to come along with me and test me for this. So the test I was doing before was I was having the car in gear, clutch out, and obviously handbrake off, and it stays. If I put the handbrake back on, put the clutch in, let the handbrake off, and the car rolls. Back in gear, clutch out, car stops. Okay, so I think a new clutch is working, and obviously new slave cylinder and everything is working. Everything feels nice and tight, pedals feel nice and solid, which is good. I've had the battery on charge for a couple of days, so I'm going to go and install that, and we'll see what it sounds like.